He no talk to Dur. He not bad. Talk to others. Emissary. He talk about Dijaam? Dijaam not here. Dijaam other place. Perhaps Dul can remember, but he needs to help his memory. Dul's memory old and full of holes. Like cheese. He right, but sailor life is rough, and the sea winds blow away thoughts just like that. Dul heard that pennies can help, but Dul not knows if true. Ha! He very generous. And look, memories come back. Dijaam went bathing in house with many waters. He look there. He has what he came here for. Go now. Leave Dul alone.
Is it important?
Walk blessed, walk blessed. Has my sir come to indulge in the hot springs of the Larkses? Or is my sir simply looking for a place to forget about life's daily sorrows? In either case, he will be required to pay a toll of 57 pennies.
Some shifts never end.
Unfortunately, a man with such a name is not known to me.
Let him in. I'll pay.
My dame, you should cover yourself.
Let's talk downstairs, shall we? I want to indulge in these beautiful springs for as long as I can. As far as I know, yes. Dijaam Onelys, daughter of Geran, emissary of the Blue Islands Coalition, and newcomer to this wonderful city. But let's save the introductions for later, shall we? It's cold up here. It does. Come on down.
So much to do, so little time.
What is it? Are you coming? Depends on the business, I guess. So, I take it you're the welcoming party from the Sickle, am I right? I was told someone would contact me as soon as we landed, but for the past 2 days, no one has. I thought I might as well take a look around the city. Even though this city has certainly seen better days, at least according to the gossip. Red madness, lost ones in the forests, crazed brigands. Phew! I have. But I've been warned that this Deloran is a... how shall I say? A complicated character. I'm important, and I'll let you feel just how important by letting you wait. But who cares? Once an idiot, always an idiot. Now, aren't you curious? But fine, why not? We want to buy an artifact from the Sickle. An ancient and powerful one. One of unmatched value. 2 golden testicles from a Vatir, each of them weighing 3 pounds. Of course I am. Jokes aside, I would be a bad merchant if I went around gossiping with confidential information, wouldn't I? Don't take it personally. Show me. Formal supper in the guild's house with Deloran himself. Oh my, this is going to be an evening full of jesting and good humor. You can tell Deloran I'll be there. Thanks for delivering the message. Charming.
Ah, one more thing before you go. You're Enderal. I've heard that accent before, but I just can't put my finger on it. Where are you from?
Of course, that was it. And how is it that a traveler like you is now running errands for the Golden Sickle? Uh-huh. Anyway, good luck with whatever you do next. Ah, and if you're in the mood for it, apparently there's a Chilean minstrel group in this city, and they perform in the tavern just next to the bathing house. I'll stay there for the time being, and I wouldn't mind a good chat. Well then, I'll see you there. Then walk blessed, as people here like to say.
Walk blessed.
I wonder who's playing the name.
Yes? She? Oh, wonderful. That changes a lot. Not if they understand the meaning of responsibility and discipline. And unfortunately, that's not the norm. Now you'll get your pay. Go talk to Penny Pouches. I will contact you if your services are needed once again, which will most likely be very soon. Farewell. There's one more thing. This Dijaam. What's your take on her? Most Chileans are, as long as it serves their ends. Now go. You'll hear from me.
No, look at that. You came. Didn't think you would. So, what's your take on this contemporary sample of Chilean dancing? You think so? I've seen better, but she's not bad, that's true. Anyway, how about a sip of wine? Rounds are on me. Come, take a seat. So, before we move on to more pleasant topics, here, I owe you this. Well, I heard that Duel, one of our sailors, successfully pulled the "I only stupid Chilean" stunt on you. It's not the first time he's done that, but since we're out to do business together, getting diddled by one of my men isn't a good way to start. Pity you couldn't teach him a lesson. It's overdue. But anyway, tell me.
What brought you here? Just where exactly from Nerim are you from? I'm curious.
That's why I asked. Yeah, I know what you mean. You know, this is precisely why I find it so interesting that so many people accuse us Chileans of being greedy or dishonorable. I mean, just take a look around. Are the other nations of the civilized world really so much better?
We've got Nerim, which was recently split into 3 and devastated by 3 madmen. I don't need to tell you about that.
Then there's Kira, with its fabled free thinking in universities. But every 2 weeks, there's a new attempt at revolution with at least 36 corpses.
And don't get me started on Arctwind, Arizale, or this place.
What I'm trying to say is, yes, there's poverty on the Blue Islands. On Killet, and yes, there are problems. But we are free. Neither Mirell nor the Elder Council tell us what to do, and no matter how dire the circumstances you're born into, life is what you make of it. So it's basically the opposite of this excuse for a country. Anybody can become rich, famous, or, if they want to, live an eremite's life on the beach. As long as they can go through with it. Then sure, there are exceptions. But in my experience, those who never made it brought it on themselves.
Hard times these are. Hard times.
Usually. You know, I know what it means to have to fight for something. Unlike that snot DeLorean, I wasn't born with a bag of gold stuffed up my ass. But instead of wallowing in self-pity or listening to the priests talk about how everything gets better once you're dead, I took responsibility for my own fate. If a dust-sniffing loser as a father and a clump-footed, half-witted brother qualify as not exactly noble, then yes. An addict and a failure. Do you know the kind of person who does nothing all day long but whine about how unfair the world is? Take that and throw in 2 sacks of droge and there you have him. Onelys, my esteemed creator and one of the reasons I spent most of my childhood eating dust and insects for breakfast. Was. Merciful as the gods were, they blessed him with a deadly fever at the age of 10. Probably better that way. It was. I have, and I'm only getting started. You should see them, all these losers who I grew up with. Yes, they were dealt a tough hand, but instead of grabbing fate at its throat, they just went through their lives with their heads bowed and nodding at everyone. I'll never understand how people can be that way. Anyway, let's not go further into this. I'd say we make a cut here, shall we? It's late, and I should see how my crew is doing. It was a pleasure, Protector. Until next time.
Walk blessed. Walk blessed.
Hello.
Oh, you. I was hoping I'd see you again. Here, my wife found this in the attic. Thanks to you, we still have one. Thank you again. And walk blessed.
Oh, it's you. Yes. Thanks Malphas, she was calm when I gave her the potion. It was over quickly, as you said. Just like falling asleep. She's walking the eternal paths now, together with her mother.